Alright, so this is a little different than what I usually do or whatever. Please excuse, the mess and the voice. I'm a little sick. Um, by the way, if anybody knows how to cure fucking swollen glands, like a natural remedy or anything like that, please comment, please. So, today I just wanted to do a little tutorial. You see, I got my hair done. Like, I'm not bald. It's not really new. It's like a couple weeks, I guess. Not even a couple weeks. Well, when I get my hair done, like a couple weeks. But I like this whole little dingy look. Like, they look more older than what they are, and I like their look. So, just a little update on my life. So as y'all know, this past Sunday was Father's Day. And I wasn't able to record it because there was a lot of commotion and whatnot going on. But for the first time in my life, I was able to visit my dad's grave. My dad, who died from HIV. I was finally able to go see his grave. Like a while back when I went to a concert, I finally had found out, when he had died and all the information, like who did his funeral and stuff like that and all that. So going there, I was kind of a little optimistic and I was trying to think positive. I know I'm very emotional. I'm very, very emotional. So I was able to do that. But when I went there, it was just a lot of confusion because they could not tell me where he was because my dad, my family is not the richest. My dad was not able to get a tombstone, so it was just literally dirt, and that made me very, very emotional. So I kind of went into a little as I'm talking, I'm going to be doing my hair because I'm about to go out. I'm about to go out with my mom. So, it made me very, very emotional. And at first it didn't. I was like kind of angry because in my mind, I feel like nobody really cared about my dad. But in all reality, it was we didn't have money. And for the first time, it kind of hit me because I found out my dad died on February the 3rd of 2001. He died and his funeral was February 10th of 2001. So I was 6 years old. I had just turned 6. And it kind of, being there for the first time, the fact that I was in Florida and was not able to go because of my aunt, and I couldn't even see my own dad get buried. So seeing that for the first time was very, very emotional for me. And then on top of that, also found out like he didn't have a tombstone because it was just like nobody cared about him. But I'm also in the works of trying to find a like money around for my family or whatever, like $5, $10 to help and try to raise money for him to be able to have a tombstone, because the fact that they cannot find my dad and the fact that my dad is under the dirt with no recollection of who is under there. Like you could just be walking and it's like, oh yeah, you're on a grave, like somebody is buried under you. Granted it is a graveyard, but yeah. So with that happening, so I kind of went into a little deep thought process. And when I go into my thought process, I like to be very alone. I really don't talk. I go through a lot of things. And I was like that for a day and a half. My boyfriend actually came to see me last night. And I just cried. I really, really cried on him because of how much it has affected me. And it's a lot of other things, and it's just very, very emotional. So I will do what I have to do to make sure my dad is good, and hopefully whenever my time comes, I will be buried next to him, near him, somewhere in that area or whatever, because I want to make sure that my dad is good. Like, So that's my little video. That's a little update on my life. I know my voice sounds horrible. I'm trying to get it together. I called my doctor, whatever. But yeah. So nothing. Thank you. Bye, y'all. Make sure y'all like and comment. I need all comments. I need all tell a friend and tell a friend.